Right, I've lost Windows 7. I don't know how I'm going to get it back. There doesn't appear to be a recovery partition. I'm completely flabbergasted. So I'm now only got an operating system I'm not familiar with. I don't know why my recovery partition has vanished, or why it's telling me it's not there. I don't have a hard copy of Windows 7, and isn't it funny, right, when they started doing these bloody partitions with Windows on there instead of a disk, I hated the idea, and I've always hated the idea, and I still hate the idea. Can't there just be one organisation, one company that produces things, right, for the public, right, that is of the best benefit, instead of just thinking about money, money, money all the fucking time? This is really, really, really pissed me off. And I'm going to need to try and figure out, with a system I don't know, where my partitions are. And the only way I'm going to know that now, because I don't know, so I'm going to have to, you know, all laptops for years now have had this little partition on the end with Windows loaded on, which I've hated. Absolutely hated that. In fact, I swore I'd never buy a laptop again. But thanks to the government and the Department of Work and Pensions and the National Health Service and just about every other piss poor organisation in the UK, my last two computers have been laptops. They've both been HPs, and I'll never buy a Hewlett Packard laptop again after this one. If I go down here, right, this Pavilion DV7, the letters have rubbed off. I've had this a year, right, the letters have rubbed off the keyboard on several of them, and no doubt there'll be more. The case has come apart twice. The hard drive failed. It's just well, it seems to be just like everything else I've bought. The only thing I've bought that wasn't a piece of shit in the last few years was my Lightspeed Curry mountain bike, which was over £4,000, and was when I was assaulted, and I had it robbed off of me, along with a £1,500 telly, or £1,300 telly, £350 Blu-ray player, an Omega Seamaster watch, an antique one worth about over £700, right, and they told me they got £700 for the lot, when I know for a fact they got £2,800 just for the bike. It was also featured in What Mountain Bike magazine, right, and that was Jason Reeves, that was the name of the bailiff, and he worked for JBW Group. Thieving bastards. I got loads of evidence here. You know, deliberately left me the wrong phone number so I couldn't get in contact, and then when I did phone them to pay, they wouldn't take the money over the phone, basically because they knew they had £4,000 worth of belongings, so they conveniently didn't, you know, I couldn't get hold of them before the deadline passed. But anyway, there you go, ratting off now just because of this fucking thing, and I don't know what to do about it.